Break the ice. Definition: to make people feel relaxed and start talking.
I think we need to break the ice before the wedding.
And I thought we could bring cookies to break the ice.
Well, since I'm not English, I'll break the ice.
What we have to do is just break the ice, honestly.
I use that all the time to break the ice when I meet people.
All you needed was one to break the ice.
Listen, I've got an idea to break the ice.
I just meant maybe we need something else to help break the ice.
All right, you need to learn how to break the ice.
And if you need to break the ice, think of a good joke.
Anyway, I thought it was a good way to break the ice between us.
First, you break the ice with some kind of a joke so they know you're the funny one.
Let the cat out of the bag. Definition: to tell a secret by mistake.
I think I let the cat out of the bag there.
Did he let the cat out of the bag?
Or did someone let the cat out of the bag?
Did I let the cat out of the bag?
I kind of let the cat out of the bag.
I feel like I let the cat out of the bag.
But I was the one that accidentally let the cat out the bag and she forgave me.
Let the cat out of the bag, you naughty boy.
I didn't mean let the cat out of the bag.
Oh, God, for those.
I guess, well, he let the cat out of the bag.
If you let the cat out of the bag, why not?
Well, I hate to let the cat out of the bag and then leave, but looks like that's exactly what we're going to do.
The elephant in the room. Definition: a big problem that everyone knows about, but nobody wants to talk about.
The elephant in the room is the thing nobody wants to talk about.
We need to talk about the elephant in the room.
We're not going to talk about the elephant in the room, baby? It's the elephant in the room, and now we're finally talking about it.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room, shall we?
I guess let's just talk about the elephant in the room.
Why are we talking about everything but the elephant in the room?
Oh, come on, there's a goddamn elephant in the room and no one wants to talk about it.
So, Des, I think we should address the elephant in the room.
Okay, before we get started, I think that we need to address the elephant in the room.
And instead of just ignoring the elephant in the room, let's talk about it head on.
Speaking of man-eater, can we address the elephant in the room?
Well, Ben, I was hoping that you and I could talk about the elephant in the room.
I'm glad we're talking about it, actually, because it's sort of been the elephant in the room, you know?
A blessing in disguise. Definition: something that first looks bad, but later becomes a good thing.
I think this whole thing is a blessing in disguise.
You gotta look at this as a blessing in disguise.
This mess is a blessing in disguise, trust me.
You know, changing jobs can be a blessing in disguise.
I look at that situation as a blessing in disguise.
Yeah, it was, but it was also kind of a blessing in disguise because it made me focus on school for like the first time.
If you ask me, this divorce could be a blessing in disguise. This may be a blessing in disguise, and Austin may finally sign your divorce papers.
Perhaps my mother finding out about us was actually a blessing in disguise.
I keep saying it, but maybe this whole thing was really a blessing in disguise.
I believe what has happened is a blessing in disguise.
It's almost impossible to find any glimmer of hope in these moments, but don't you think that this is maybe a blessing in disguise for you and your mom?
See eye to eye. Definition: to agree with someone.
Now, as you also know, my two sons don't often see eye to eye.
I think that's why you and I don't see eye to eye sometimes, Jack.
We used to see eye to eye on everything.
My parents and I, we didn't see eye to eye, so we thought it was best to keep our distance.
Even though he's my business partner and my brother, we always don't see eye to eye on things.
How are we supposed to cooperate if we can't see eye to eye?
Remember, you may not always see eye to eye on everything, but you need to be respectful to each other.
Look, I know you had your reasons for leaving, and we didn't really see eye to eye last time we talked. But I hope you're happy.
Jack, breaks my heart to say that you and I will never see eye to eye on the things in life that are most important.
Okay, just because we're all in the same church don't mean we're always going to see eye to eye.
The majority in this country don't see eye to eye with him.
Just because you and I don't see eye to eye sometimes doesn't mean I don't know what I want.
Kill two birds with one stone. Definition: to get two results from one activity.
This gives us a chance to kill two birds with one stone.
We were supposed to kill two birds with one stone.
Who knows that he can kill two birds with one stone if he talks?
I'll tell you how we can kill two birds with one stone.
We decided to kill two birds with one stone. Get a little ice cream and explore Walton Island.
I believe you're smart enough to try to kill two birds with one stone.
Well, maybe we could kill two birds with one stone if you just listen to me!
Perhaps we can help the Pharaoh solve the problem of Solomon and kill two birds with one stone.
Why don't you marry somebody with money and kill two birds with one ceremony?
If she gets the death penalty, they kill two birds with one stone.
I just think it'd be a great opportunity to kill two birds with one stone.
Well, I thought I'd take a holiday, kill two birds with one stone.
Well, I've been thinking about that a lot too, and I think there's actually a way for us to kill two birds with one stone.
The bottom line is, definition is used to show the most important fact.
The bottom line is, if we don't do something, more people will die.
Mr. Cinelli, I'm sorry, but the bottom line is I'm not selling the company to you.
Because the bottom line is nobody in my family wants to work.
But the bottom line is this. I found tennis, and I used to play when I was a kid, and I stopped it.
The bottom line is you're going back to jail, right?
The bottom line is that we need to keep you safe, and the best way to do that is to keep everybody together.
The bottom line is, how much will it cost if you want it?
But the bottom line is they need help sometimes. Just like the rest of us.
The bottom line is that I'm the only friend you got.
The bottom line is that Molly and the brothers are going to have Thanksgiving dinner with a very nice couple I met in a Mexican restaurant.
Once you're out of here, I'll tell you the whole thing. But the bottom line is you're going to get out of here.
I mean, Sam, the bottom line is we could spend the rest of our lives waiting for another opportunity like this.
Long story short, definition, to say something in a short way.
Long story short, he cheated.
Long story short, you're fired.
So long story short, I stole the keys, picked up my girlfriend.
Long story short, he came back to life, only he's not the same.
Long story short, you guys are not going to jail.
Long story short, I fell in love with one of Barbossa's club dancers.
Long story short, I drank a little too much and I slipped.
Something happened, and long story short, me and Hannah are in jail.
So long story short, I got tired of seeing what he was trying to do to you guys, so I quit.
Long story short, they had to shoot it.
Long story short, Alex spooked the burglar and the guy shot him in the head.
Long story short, my dad told the wrong man he wasn't going to pay him back the money he owed him.
Long story short, my mother met this guy her last summer of college in Boston, and they fell in love, and he's my dad. And
Long story short, I have been talking to strangers on the phone all day.
The point is, definition, the main idea or the most important thing that someone is trying to say.
The point is that I was wrong.
The point is this is exactly what I needed for my college resume.
The point is, there's only one way a superhero can trust a stranger, and I can be that stranger.
The point is, I woke up this morning and I realized I'm about to marry a wedding singer.
The point is, you don't know, and you're too pig-headed to find out.
The point is that even if you wanted to rob a place, there are smarter ways to do it.
The point is, we were supposed to meet that photographer an hour ago.
The point is, getting rid of these things doesn't mean getting rid of the memories.
The point is, you're 18 and that's old enough to start making your own choices.
The point is, I know we promised you a better life than this.
The point is, when people are in love, they're colorblind.
The point is that every time I go out with a woman, I don't know if she likes me just for me or because I'm Rabbi Jake, you know?
The point is, when someone just dies, it's not a time to badmouth them.
the point is that what happens if one of us gets sick?
But I guess the point is even the best of the best get nervous.
The point is you don't trust me to make my own decisions because they might interfere with your own selfish plans.
The point is that everything I did because I was trying to get back here so that I could convince a few people.
Anyway, the point is I had to adapt to this new world.
I have no idea, but the point is that the woman is still a murder suspect.
The point is, Deacon, that you have not done the dishes for 5 years.